everyone, and welcome to today's episode on the Fashion Fables podcast. I really am so excited to be back and be here for another solo episode. I hope you guys have been doing really good. I hope everything's been settling in as we transition from summer to fall, and that you guys are in a routine and just being productive and the best version of yourself. So today I thought it would be really fun and a good idea to talk about the importance of routine for enhanced productivity. And I feel like this is a very interesting topic because everyone has different ways that they feel is the most productive for them. However, I truly think that if you have more of a set schedule and more of a set plan and a consistent routine, this can really help with what you're able to accomplish, your mindset, your overall well-being, and just a bunch of things that have to do with that. So I'm going to jump right into it because I feel like having a routine has truly helped me in my life because things can get hectic and sometimes it feels as if you are confused as to what you should prioritize, what should come first, etc. I know a lot of people balance schoolwork with a job or social media creating, a social life. So there's a bunch of things that go on in our day-to-day routines, and these differ for each individual, but we're going to talk a little bit about how you can have a routine to make sure that you are staying productive and ways to do so. So for me personally, I think the way to start is to figure out a time that you want to wake up every morning, and this truly is different for everyone. Like, I am an early riser, so I have my alarm set for 5 a.m. every single morning. Sometimes I'll set it for 6 a.m. if I want to get myself a little bit of a break and get that extra hour in of sleep, but I'm really up really early. This is just a personal choice. Some people really don't like waking up early, and an 8 a.m. wake up or even 9 a.m. is better for them. I guess it depends on if you have work or whatever your schedule is. So waking up at that time can seem daunting and maybe a little bit too early, but I think that if you set that routine and you really want to wake up that early, you just have to kind of set a time you want to go to bed too. So I definitely recommend going to bed earlier if you decide to wake up super early. I think that after a while, your body will feel burnt out if you are running on not as much sleep as you should. So if you're waking up at 5 or 6 a.m., I definitely recommend you go to bed by 10:30, 11 the latest. I mean, you kind of still need those 7 hours at least. I personally can run on 7 hours, but some people need 8 hours, 9 hours. So that's the first thing where you kind of need to decipher, okay, what does my body want to do with my wake up time? When do I want to wake up? How much do I want to accomplish in the morning before I actually start my day with work, school, social media content, shooting, and whatever else you have in mind, eating breakfast. And after you wake up, I would definitely set a few tasks that you want to accomplish in the morning. And this can be working out, eating breakfast, maybe talking to a loved one before you go off to start your day, reading a book, maybe checking your computer, your emails for any type of missed notifications, and just kind of getting your day started, having a cup of coffee. So these are all ways that you can positively start your day. I definitely would recommend you limit your social media screen time bright early in the morning because you kind of don't want to fall in a rabbit hole super early. Maybe just check your notifications, but don't go scrolling and waste a half hour, and then kind of the time you woke up is a little bit of a waste because you spent the time where you could have been productive, working out, showering, drinking coffee, and you chose to stay on your phone, which really wasn't the most productive. So really, in order to be productive and have a routine, you really need to set those boundaries, and it can be really hard, but I feel like the people who have routine are really able to juggle a bunch of things because they don't procrastinate and they just have in a line what they want to do for the day. So, I just think it's never a bad thing to listen to your body too. Like, if you wake up at 5 a.m. every single day and it's like a weekend, by all means sleep in. Like, your body needs rest. I think sometimes we feel as if we have to keep going, and then we're like, oh, why are we so tired, or why do we feel like this? And it's because as much as it is important to emphasize a routine and get all your tasks done and live that, go-getter lifestyle, it's also really important to take a step back and be like, okay, my body's tired. My body's telling me that I should take a nap, or my body's telling me that I should sit on the couch and literally just watch Netflix or scroll on TikTok or Instagram or text somebody. So, never feel bad for your body, not being up to something that might be as productive as you want, because in order to be productive, you really have to relax as well, reset yourself, reset your mind, your body, and keep going to become even better and even more successful. So I think that once you have a routine, it will probably take a while for you to find what works for you. It'll be really helpful. And when I say that, you'll just look forward to your routine every day, because you'll be used to it and you'll know what you have to do, and you'll be excited to kind of get your morning coffee in or get your morning gym session in. I love working out in the morning. So part of the reason why I do wake up this early is so that I can wake up, brush my teeth, go to the gym in my apartment complex because I'm away at college. And then when I'm done with working out, I work out for 45 minutes. I jump in the shower, have my outfit planned out. Planning is really important. As you get older, you'll realize that a lot of the things you need to do in order to become your best self is on your own. It's what do you want for your life? Sometimes you really can't just rely on what other people are doing, because your lifestyle is going to be different in order for your personal interests, what you personally need for your life. And so doing those things, people may not understand. I'm asked so many times, why are you waking up so early? You don't need to wake up that early, and you don't have a class till 10 a.m. And in my head, I'm okay, but I'm not just waking up and getting dressed and going to class. I'm going to the gym, I'm showering, I'm picking out an outfit, I'm having time in the morning to plan out my content for the day and see when I'm going to post what, reaching out to my podcast guests and keeping them updated as to when episodes are going to release. So there's just a bunch of things that I do that almost you don't need to explain to other people in order for you to get the things done that you want to get done. There's this saying that I really like, and it's you have to do the things that other people aren't willing to do in order for you to accomplish those things. So you have to do things differently, and that's really what it comes down to. And setting a routine is the first step into doing that. And it's really awesome because think about it. You have 24 hours in a day, and it's all in your power to plan what you want to do in those 24 hours. So you can shape it in any form. You can do anything you want in order for you to become your best self, to become your most fulfilled, to become your happiest. And this is just very subjective to you. So that's what's beautiful about it, that you are really the navigator of your own life. How do you want your life to look? What do you want it to look like? And if you really think about this concept and you become super confident in yourself, in what you're doing, in your goals, and what you want to achieve in life, then what anyone else is doing is not going to affect you, because you're going to know that you're on your own path to do what you want to do to accomplish your goals, and that's different from any other person. So remember that you are unique, and you don't have to do something just because someone else is. There's a balance you need in life between doing stuff with your friends and doing stuff because people want you to, and also backing up and being okay, well, this is also my life. Do I want to make the best out of my day, or do I want to dwell on what other people are doing? So you really got to be a go-getter and just really just take a step back and be okay, I'm a person and I have these goals in mind. I want to be successful. So what is it going to take? You really have to work hard and work in silence. You don't need to always broadcast every single thing you're doing, because your actions will speak, and you will feel really accomplished if you more so just work on yourself without having to announce everything. Announce the things that are most important to you, but don't share everything with everybody, because people like to ruin things. And I know that might not be the most positive outlook on it, but it's really true. And if you just stay in your own lane and do the things that make you happy, people will notice without you having to broadcast it on every single platform of your social media and whatever. So be yourself, go kill it, and make sure that you know what you want to accomplish in life, and don't let anyone steer you away from that, because you know yourself best, and people will always be there to give you advice, but You choose what to listen to. You choose what to take, and you choose how to go forward. So stay positive, stay yourself, work really hard, try to find a routine that works best for you. Set a time that you want to wake up, set a time where you want breakfast to be, when you want your lunch to be, when you want your dinner to be, when you want to get schoolwork done, when you need to go to work, when you just want to kick back a little bit and do a little bit of online shopping. We all need these balances in life. When you want to get coffee with a friend, when you want to spend money versus when you want to save money, that's really important too. I personally struggle with saving money because I think that every single time I go out, I need to get coffee and have it in my hand because it's a statement. I'm just a little bit crazy, and I tell myself that like I can't go anywhere without a cup of coffee in my hand, either iced hot, a chai latte, literally anything. I mean, it's very cute and it's my style, but also like there's coffee machines at home for a reason, and like I don't always need to go out and buy coffee and spend like at least $5 a day, but that's just a whole nother thing. So if you ever feel like that, you could talk to me, because I would love to talk about how saving money is really important, and in the long run it's not worth the $5 cup of coffee that you can make at home. So that's something else. But I also think the same importance with having a set schedule to wake up is no less important than finding a time to go to bed, because the amount of sleep you get is really important and will set you up for how you feel the next day. You don't want to feel tired and drowsy if you know you have such a busy day, and most of the time we do have busy days. We have a lot we want to get done, and the last thing we want is to feel tired and fatigued, which may affect our productivity for the day. So really make sure that you're setting that time to go to bed. Set your I set like the sleep mode on my phone, like the bedtime. So like my phone goes to bedtime mode at 10 p.m. and then it kind of helps me limit my screen time anyway, and wind down, get ready for bed, maybe have a cup of tea or something. But you definitely need to get enough sleep in order to be productive the next day and feel your best. Don't forget to fuel your body with the foods that make you feel good, and exercise is super important too. So even if you can't go to the gym, go for a little walk, or literally maybe do some yoga or something simple. But definitely prioritize everything you need for your mind, your body, your spirit. Surround yourself with positive people that can really help you get into a routine and not feel like you are in toxic environments. Hang out with people that want to see you succeed and uplift you, and never hang out with somebody if it's just draining your energy, or you feel like your whole mood is negative, or you're just not looking forward to hanging out with them, because at the end of the day, it's really not that important. And clearly, if they don't make you happy, or if you don't enjoy spending time with them, then maybe you should rethink that and not hang out with them anymore, or have a conversation, because the relationships and the friendships you have in your life are really important and can almost like make or break your day if you're hanging out with somebody. So I urge you to try and set a routine. It does not have to be super complicated. It can be a routine starting with the time you wake up, and you can build on to that as time goes on. But I hope this was super helpful. If you have any questions about my personal routine, or how I stay productive, or maybe what I do in my day, stuff like that, I would love to chat with you guys. As always, it's a pleasure to talk. And don't forget to subscribe to my podcast at The Fashion Fables. Follow us on Instagram, also at The Fashion Fables. And never be afraid to reach out, because I'm just a person behind this audio, just like everybody else. So much love to you guys. Have an amazing week, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.